How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing today?
Not bad, not bad.
Good, good. Congratulations. This show is a really phenomenal show. I was gripped from like the first episode, so it's
Ah,
really great work.
thank you. Thank you so much.
There's a wonderful line that you say in episode 3 that you're like, "What's so hard to understand about me?" And I was wondering what was the moment that you felt you really understood Seth and his character?
Very good question. I think that with Seth, I think pretty immediately I felt quite connected to him. I mean, he is a fucking asshole, first of all, and he's really rude and mean. And I think that, you know, in a lot of ways I could have just approached it and played him as rude and mean and just an awful guy. But there was this thing that I saw, which was like, he's ultimately going through a pretty universal thing, which is that he's witnessing and sort of seeing that his parents are just like real human beings and they're not perfect, and so his world, his ideal world of like perfection, of a perfect family, happy family, is like crumbling around him. And I think also in the same sense of his like world of, oh, I can follow my hopes and dreams and I'm gonna excel in this world, and realizing how toxic it really is and how sort of sad it really is. And so all of those things are such a tough pill to swallow for a kid, and like sort of, especially, and then on top of, you know, his mother up and leaving and just destroying the family. And so I think all of those things is I connect to, in the sense of just going through that stage of realizing what the world really is and sort of realizing what it means to be an adult. And it's tough, so I get it.
I love the idea that he's a teenager and he's supposed to be the one going through the rebellious stage,
Yeah.
but now his mum has sort of taken charge of that.
Yeah, completely. I think that it's almost quite ridiculous to him, and it's I think it's a sense of, you know, his parents telling him one thing, especially his mum is telling him one thing his whole life, and then, you know, getting to an age where he's, you know, working things out and he's like taking on all their advice, and then she goes and does basically that one thing that she told him not to do. And he's like, he just thinks that it's insanely hypocritical. He doesn't understand it, and I think there's massive resentment there for that. And yeah, she's in his eyes, she's being pretty childish, and he thinks that that's kind of ridiculous.
Absolutely. And it's created some really phenomenal scenes with Natalie Portman, especially the argument scene in episode 3 was so good. How was it like creating this kind of like kinetic kind of relationship with Natalie?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It like from an acting perspective, I think, because when you get, I mean for me, just the gift of those scenes, that those scenes between us that get really intense and heated, and you know, there's such you know, there's such two-person scenes. Like they couldn't happen without the other actor there, and you really need the other one listening and building and like the reactions there to make the scene. And so I had an absolute blast as an actor, you know, playing out those scenes and diving into them with also the incredible Natalie Portman was pretty cool. And yeah, it was just a gift of a scene, especially that one in the apartment, and had a really, you know, it was very, very exciting and intense, and that's sort of why I do this job. So yeah, it was great.
Amazing. And you do it so well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for talking with me today, and good luck with the series. It is incredible, and have a really nice day.
Thank you very much. You too. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!